Liz Cheney and the pathetic far-left committee investigating January 6th is having a just not good time with these public hearings. They have all been laughable at best. It's a believe all women on steroids. That's all it is. It's just people. It's just hearsay. It is, to sum it up, it's hearsay. All these hearings have been hearsay. Then they said, "Oh, we got an emergency hearing tonight. It's a bombshell. It's gonna be crazy." And then we got someone who, excuse me, is being referred to as Amber Heard 2.0. It's oh my god. I'm gonna get to the story in a second, or the video rather. It's this whole thing's just been pathetic. I reacted to Samson. He did a song about January 6th. You guys should check out. It's awesome. And guys says nobody. He kind of goes like right off the bat in the beginning of the song that nobody cares about. He said January 6th happened, and that was it. He's like, we forgot about it by the 10th. Is one of the lyrics. They even did, I believe it was Fox News just did a poll. It wasn't even on the top 15. It was 15 top 20 issues for going into the midterms. I don't know was last on the list at 1%. I don't know is higher than January 6th. Like, I don't know, but I just know it's not January 6th. I at least know that. It's not even on the list at all. I think next was like COVID, 1%, surprising. Ukraine was 3%, but nobody cares about January 6th. Nobody. Liz Cheney is willing to die on this hill, literally. She's down by like 40 points. She's going to get creamed coming up on the primaries. She's going to get destroyed, and I can't wait. She's a horrible, insufferable bitch. I cannot stand her. She's ugly on the inside and out, and she's going to lose. She's going to lose and have nothing to show for it. She's desperately, pathetically trying to take down Trump with her because she wants to be able to say, even if I fail my election, at least I know I took down Donald Trump. I did this thing. So she's grasping at straws, taking these... doing these pathetic hearings, which are horrible. They're laughable. And we're going to get to the video right now. I'll show you guys real quick, and then we'll get into the article. It's bad.
Relayed to him, we're not. You don't have the assets to do it. It's not secure. We're going back to the West Wing. The president had very strong, a very angry response to that. Tony described him as being irate. The president said something to the effect of, I'm the effing president, take me up to the Capitol now.
To the effect.
To which Bobby responded, sir, we have to go back to the West Wing. The president reached up towards the front of the vehicle to grab at the steering wheel. Mr. Engel grabbed his arm, said, sir, you need to take your hand off the steering wheel. We're going back to the West Wing.
He played too much Grand Theft Auto, Trump.
Mr. Trump then used his free hand to lunge towards Bobby Engel. And when Mr. Renato had recounted this story to me, he had motioned towards his clavicles.
His clavicles. Nobody talks like that. When we see something like that, we'd be like, that bitch tried to choke somebody out. You got Jack Posobiec saying the Beast driver is separated from the passengers for security, which makes sense. I've seen a similar picture of this, but with Obama in the back, which makes sense. So he physically could not do what she said, which is why she almost immediately got called out of being a liar as Amber Heard 2.0. The memes have been fantastic. The memes have been rolling in. They've all been amazing, and I can't wait to see more. We have report reveals top Secret Service agent story of what happened inside car with Trump. Former President Donald Trump's lead Secret Service agent is reportedly ready to testify that testimony given by a former White House staffer on Wednesday by January 6th committee is false. Cassidy Hutchinson, a former aide to the White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, claimed that Trump on the day of January 6th January 6th rally tried to get Secret Service to take him to the U.S. Capitol building, and that he became enraged when they would not do so because the area was not secure. Hutchinson claimed that Trump tried to grab the steering wheel of the armored presidential limousine by Bobby Engel, who was the lead secretary security detail. Had to tell him, sir, you need to get your hand off the wheel. Yeah, we watched on the video. NBC News chief White House correspondent Peter Alexander tweeted, "A source close to the Secret Service tells me that Bobby Engel, the lead agent, and the presidential limousine are prepared to testify under oath that neither man was assaulted and that Mr. Trump never lunged for the steering wheel." Yeah, no offense to Trump. I love the guy, but I don't think he's that physically capable to be, fighting a guy while they're driving. Just go, he grabbed the steering wheel with his other hand, he's karate chopping and trying to choke slam it. It's like, no, he didn't. The Secret Service responded to Hutchinson's claims in the statement. U.S. Secret Service has been cooperating with the Select Committee since its inception in spring 2021 and will continue to do so, including by responding on the record to the committee regarding the new allegations surfaced in today's testimony. Washington Post reporter Josh Dawson noted on Twitter that the January 6th Select Committee has Secret Service testimony that would seemingly corroborate or dispute what Cassidy said, but it wasn't played. I wonder why. Trump responded to the allegations by writing on social media, "I hardly know who this person, Cassidy Hutchinson, is, other than I heard very negative things about her. A total phony and leaker." You gotta love the guy. And when she requested to go with certain others of the team to Florida after my having served a full term in office, I personally turned her request down. Why did she want to go with us if she thought we were so terrible? Good point. Trump continued, "I understand that she was very upset and angry that I didn't want her to go or be a member of the team. She is bad news." Trump's claim that Hutchinson wanted to work for him after he left the White House is somewhat corroborated by January 14, 2021 tweet by Bloomberg reporter Jennifer Jacobs, who wrote, "Aides had assumed Trump would fly by Mar-a-Lago when he leaves the White House. But now that he's heading for Florida, he and several aides will continue to work for him, including Nick Luna, Molly Michael, Cassidy Hutchinson." Trump later added that he did not want or request that we make room for people with guns to watch my speech. Who would ever want that? Not me. That's a good point. Besides, there were no guns found or brought into the Capitol building. Trump continues, "So where were all these guns?" It's a good point. Playing their game, if it was an insurrection, first of all, nobody's charged with insurrection there. If it were an insurrection, it'd be the first unarmed insurrection ever in history. Amazing. Trump then said that her claims that he tried to grab the steering wheel were fake and that the allegation was sick and fraudulent, very much like the unselected committee itself. Wouldn't it even been possible to do such a ridiculous thing? As we've seen from the Beast, he sits in the back with a divider. There's no way he could have done it. Her story of me throwing food is also false. Why would she have to clean it up? I already knew she was. Apparently she mentioned something about him throwing food all over, and she had to be the one to clean it up, which makes no sense. Yeah, it's pretty obvious why Amber Heard 2.0 was trending. She clearly was just talking out of her ass. Complete BS. Like the whole January 6th committee. Everything's fraudulent. They're not trying to get to the truth of January 6th. They know what happened. There's a reason they won't release 1,400 hours of footage. There's a reason why they cleared Ray Epps behind closed doors. They're scrutinizing every single human being who was there, who wasn't even in the Capitol, was far away from the Capitol. Most of them were thrown in solitary confinement for a year and a half now. But Ray Epps, we cleared in a day. It's good. How'd you clear him? Oh, we did it behind closed doors. No, there's so much more to January 6th. I believe that there were so many more people involved, so many more FBI agents. We know for a fact that there was Antifa and BLM people there. They said they were just documenting. They just happened to be there when Ashley Babbitt got shot. On camera, we hear them screaming and chanting, trying to get people amped up. Ray Epps, we see him the night before. We see him the day of, telling people we need to march into the Capitol.
I'm going to put it out there. I'm probably going to go to jail for it. Tomorrow, we need to go into the Capitol. Into the Capitol. What? No! Peacefully. Fed.
Telling people, literally inciting violence. But he's cleared. How is that possible? We know it's a sham of a hearing. All this stuff is crap. It's just Liz Cheney trying to have something to go down with. To say, I did that. I'm going to lose my election because I'm getting my ass kicked by 40 points. But she wants to be able to say, I took down Donald Trump. And this is all they have. The best they have is this Amber Heard impersonator. It's pathetic. laughable at best. They have nothing. Trump was already cleared in the impeachment trial, which is another hoax. They're doing everything they can just to stop Trump. That's what all this is about. It's not coming up with the truth or anything. It's stopping Donald Trump because they got a petty, immature, personal beef with Trump. They don't like the things he says. They don't like the way he walks or talks. They hate him, and they want to stop him at all costs. Why? Because they can't control him. Same reason why they hate Elon Musk. Not as much, of course, not nearly as much. But it's the same kind of thing, that they can't control him. They hate people they can't control, which is why they hate conservatives. They can control the liberals and the leftists, but they can't control conservatives because we think for themselves, which by CNN reported that it's dangerous to think for yourself. They don't want people doing that. It's a fraudulent committee. Nobody's buying their BS. Nobody cares. We've seen poll after poll after poll after poll. It doesn't even rank in the top 10, no matter where you check. Nobody cares because they know they're going to get their ass beat in midterms. It's going to be so bad for Democrats, and they know it. So they're trying to come up with something, and this is the best they got. It's pathetic. But if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I've been going live a lot more lately. If you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified immediately when I do go live. And I do appreciate the support. You guys are watching on BitChute, Gab TV, and Rumble. Make sure you guys smash that Rumble button, that like button. It does help out a lot. I really do appreciate it. And I'm trying to upload more to Spotify, have some more audio takes on it for people who are maybe listening on the go, can't watch the videos. So if you're over there, leave me a review if you would be so kind. I do appreciate it over there. And if you're not listening on Spotify and you're just like, whoa, I didn't know you had audio till now. Yeah, it is a little new-ish. We did a few kind of podcast episodes, but I'm trying to bring it back to make it more accessible to people, so you can check that in the description below, as well as all my social media linked in the description below. I appreciate everybody watching. God bless. See you guys next time.